Well, I know that despite his absence from the track through injury, Abdibili has been hoping to set a very fast time here in Cologne. And already the Somali moving up into second, or rather third place, behind the two pacemakers. The first pacemaker is Joachim Schwer from West Germany. The man behind him is James Mays from the United States. And of course, in events in the middle distances at international sports festivals like the one in Cologne, pacemakers are always used. They're not allowed, obviously, in world and Olympic championships. But of course, pacemakers very much part of the program at these sports meetings. They're there to take the top stars around the track at a rate that will leave them within at least reaching distance of a world record. Now, Joachim Schwer has set a good pace for the first 400, 54.57 seconds. To give you some idea, to get near the world record, which is held by Said Awita, the athletes have to lap at around 56 seconds. Now, Schwer will take them round the first two laps. He'll then bow out of the race, presumably, of course, and James Mays will take the athletes through to the final 300 meters, and after that, Abdibili will be on his own, because it doesn't look like there's anybody else in the field who could really stay with him. Mike Hillett, the Australian, is tagging in there in fourth place. He's number 135. Let's keep an eye on the time. Remember, 2:65, the man in front is just the pacemaker, Joachim Schwer. So too is the man in second place, James Mays, now easing past Schwer. 800 meters, 1 minute, 53.36. And that is a bit slow, almost 2 seconds too slow. The time should have been around 1:52. Now, Bealey, by the way, is only in third place in the Grand Prix this year because he hasn't been running in all the 1500 meter events. He's been trying to improve his speed by competing over 800. So, of course, he's lacked 1 or 2 points. It's Mays taking Bealey around. And the bell for the last lap, 2:35.8. I made it, but 2:34 needed. We'll have a time for you at 1200. It should be about 2:48. 2:50.53, that is slow. Bealey is not really going to get near Awita's world record, but the Somali is giving everything he's got. Hillard from Australia hanging in there, but he's not going to catch Bealey. Bealey going for a personal best. The fastest he has ever run, 3:34.01, and he's going to beat that today. Bealey fighting as he battles down the finishing straight. Awita's world record on the left. He won't make it, but it's going to be a fast time. Abdibili wins. Keep an eye on the clock. A great race. And Bealey comes home in 3:31.72. He's missed the world record, but he's carved 2.5 seconds off his personal best. A fabulous race by the Somali. Abdibili wins.
Well, Abdibili, first of all, congratulations on your fastest time ever, I think, over 1500.
Thanks a lot, yeah, I appreciate it.
Just 4 weeks to go before the World Championships. How much of a difference does this make now to your confidence?
I think it helps my confidence a lot, and I think still I have a lot of time to train well, and running this fast at this point, I think I feel great, and I think I'm very happy, you know, to run that fast at this point, yeah.
Were you surprised that you ran a personal best here today?
No, really, I was trying to run even faster than that, but the weather was hot, you know, and the second lap of the pacemakers, the second lap was very slow, and I think that was a little problem, but I felt so good and feel fresh even when I finished the race. And
yeah, the pacemakers make a lot of difference in a race. As you say, you know, 3:31, you are less than 2 seconds outside the world record. Do you think with a really good pacemaker you could have even got perhaps around 3:30?
I think I could go somewhere close to world record at least.
what did today tell you about your own possibilities? What do you think now is the sort of time that you can run?
I think I'm gonna run much better than the time I ran today. Yeah, sometime soon. I don't know when, but sometime soon. Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about the fact that after today, the pressure is also going to be on the other runners around you, because now you are going to be one of the top men, the favourites in the World Championships. Does it take the pressure off you now that they've got something to think about?
Maybe it will take some pressure on myself and put somebody else, you know. So.
Tell us a little something about your training techniques. Sort of how do you break down your training over the season with regards sort of the distances that you run and the speeds you run them at?
Really, I don't do anything specific, and believe it or not, couple of weeks I got back injured, and 2 weeks I haven't trained the past 1 month. 2 weeks I haven't done any training, my back problem, and still I just came back and trained 1 week and a half and still feel great, you know. So, you know, I don't do anything specific. I just do here and there, you know, everything, some distance, some speed, you know, and it works for me.
How much do you rely on a coach for your preparations? How much of it is your own work?
Really, I am coach. We get along, and we are not only just coach, but he's my best friend too, and we get along. We just communicate well, and we do whatever we think is the best for me, and we just discuss all the time, and yeah.
So
we depend on each other.
So it's a bit of a democratic system that you train under, and this obviously pays out and brings the results, doesn't it? Give us your tip for the 1500 meters at Rome. Who's going to take the gold medal?
I say I want to take it. If you ask me that question, I say I want to take it.
Well, I wish you the very best of luck. Abdi Bili, thank you very much for talking to us.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, I appreciate it.